Dun, dun, dun. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm going to wait and see if anyone comes in live. Welcome. And if you're able to use the chat box and let me know who's here, how you're doing, that would be amazing. I know we haven't done something in this way before, and it sort of goes into the topic that I'm here to present, to chat about. And so if you're joining me live, great. And if you come and you do this practice in a future timeline, that's also great. If we haven't met before, my name is Jamie Burke. You can also call me J Love. I am one of the co-creators of the Body Love Mission, and I'm an intuitive energy healer. I'm a life coach, and I help people to master self-love so that they can thrive in their career and relationships. And usually, Katie and I have been coming on and hosting these last Monday of the month meditations or sound healing or embodiment practices. And what I really came to realize was how quickly time is just going by, and how much we're overextending ourselves. And so it was important for me to uphold the intention of holding space every Monday, but how could I hold space in a way that still honors what I need and honors that, maybe this time in this day isn't convenient this month. And I didn't think about that in advance. And the theme that keeps coming up across the board with a lot of clients is that we're running out of time, is that the summer is slipping away, is that we have made all these commitments and we can't even stick to them because we feel so drained, we feel so overextended. And so today's session is being facilitated in a way that's a little bit more convenient for me and allows me to still hold space, but to do it in a way where I have the time and energy to fully be present. And so I see people keep popping in and popping out. I get it. We're going to be here for about 30 minutes together. So if you can't be here for 30 minutes together right now, that's okay. Come back. Do this at a later time. And so today's theme is about having a self-reflection practice. And what does that self-reflection practice also mean? Is it a checking in? Is it thinking about all the things that you did that day? Or is your self-reflection a way to actually recharge yourself in the moment? And the weekend, we're just coming out of the weekend, right? And the weekend is typically a time that we're able to press pause on all of our responsibilities for work, and we get to do that thing where we do what we want with our time and we get to recharge ourselves. Unfortunately, because of the busy pace of our lives, of our days, our weekends become this time to just do all the chores that we avoid or do all the things that we neglect during the week. And we don't end up feeling very recharged come Sunday night or Monday morning. And so what I'm going to offer today, this practice, is a way to start to get you to think about little ways to recharge yourself throughout your day, throughout your week, and so that you have what you need to do what you want. It means you have the energy you need to be able to make all those commitments, to show up. And I keep inching forward because the sun is creeping up over my face. And that's okay. And so just an observation this weekend, I took the weekend off Friday at around lunchtime. My partner and I packed up the car and we drove to just outside of Peterborough to some Crown land to set up camp. And this was the first time that either of us turned our phones off in what seemed like months and months and months and months and months. And even in the last weekend where I was holding a retreat, my phone was on. I was aware of like the time and having to facilitate certain things at certain times. And it seems like every weekend, it doesn't matter how much space I'm holding for rejuvenation, as long as I have that phone turned on in my hand, I'm consciously aware of clients, of commitments, of things. And because of that nonstop companion, I don't ever really feel recharged at the end of the weekend. And so I just feel like I'm on that constant hamster wheel going around and around and around and around and around. Which is why it's so extremely important to find a practice or a tool that allows you to disconnect from this thing, from the responsibilities that you have. And before my retreat, I was set on going to get a new rain stick. And so I went into Long and McQuaid, and I wasn't wild about the rain stick that they had, but they had this beautiful little instrument that I've been looking at online for a long time called the Kalimba. And what's so special about this is that there's not that many notes. And you don't have to be a very skilled musician. And it sounds good. And I thought, okay, this is calling to me. Let's get this thing. And I brought this thing on our camping trip, and my partner literally played this thing almost the entire weekend. And it was the most beautiful thing to witness, because I could see that he was actually in a state of peace, in a state of just ease, and he was really recharging himself. He wasn't looking at his phone. He wasn't worrying about, what might be blowing up on the other side. He was just completely present with this little tool. And how brilliant is this, to have this sort of meditative little tool to shut the rest of the world off for a few moments and just focus on that. It really helps to be present. And so you don't have to go out to a music store and get this thing, but you might want to consider it. You might want to consider that, the $30 investment will actually be worth way more because of the time that you get to recharge yourself when you use it. And another thing that we see as a waste of time or not worth the time is taking a pause in the middle of the day and doing like a little cat nap. Setting a timer for 20 minutes, closing your eyes, shutting everything off, and just recharging. And the thing about this recharging is that it builds up, just like your stress builds up. And so if you're just spending, let's say 5 days of your week, stress, next thing, doing, committing, all that adds up. It adds up to poor digestion, poor sleep habits, frustration in your relationships. I can go on, but I think you get the picture. And when you take the time to do this little thing, or to do the little thing where you take the 20-minute nap, or, the 10 minutes of breath work, or do the tapping session to clear whatever it is that is consuming your thoughts, that adds up too. And so every time you take the 5 minutes, the 10 minutes, the 20 minutes, just think about yourself as this empty glass. And the glass is just Okay, it's empty. It's empty because all the stress that you have, all the responsibilities, empty the glass a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, because you're using up all that energy. The glass is filled with energy and now it's empty because you used it all. And so every 20 minutes, you do the nap, you play the kalimba, you do the breath work, you do the tapping. It fills up the cup a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. Oh, and then there's a little bit of stress, so it empties a little bit more. And then there's a little bit more stress, so it empties a little bit more. And then you add a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. So you do always want to keep your glass somewhat full or constantly filling it up with those little moments of pause, those little check-ins, those little times where you get to rejuvenate yourself. So how do we rejuvenate ourselves? Okay, I've mentioned one. You can have a little instrument that you find really meditative. This one is maybe my new favorite. I also like little hang drums, tongue drum, similar sound. They're sort of like dee dee dee, like a nursery rhyme or a song that you sang in kindergarten. Breath work, which is something we're going to do right now. Tapping. We've done some tapping in this space before. We've done tapping on the thighs. We did tapping on the thighs last time. Anything that creates a rhythm that helps to get you out of your head and into your body is going to recharge. It's going to be rejuvenating for you. And I'm actually going to invite you. There's a long weekend coming up this weekend. Labor Day. Monday's off. Some of you are going to take Friday off, and that's amazing. See if you can challenge yourself to not just recharge, but to really be mindful of what activities you do over the weekend. So if you're going to be consuming alcohol, really consider if that's going to recharge you at the end of it, or if it's going to put you in a depleted place of being tired or hungover. See if you can just shut your phone off completely for the whole weekend. Maybe you're with a group of people. Maybe one person keeps their phone on as an emergency number. Everyone else turns their phone off, puts it away for the weekend, and really allows themselves to be present, to be in the energy of what's there and not worrying about what's somewhere else on the other end of that phone. What other ways can you recharge yourself? Doing a little nap. Being mindful of not just what you drink and take, but what you consume in general, like the foods that you eat. Are you going to be eating, big barbecue meals that are going to slow you down or make you feel really tired, make your stomach hurts, give you some digestive upset? Or are you going to eat living foods that are going to leave you feeling light and energized afterwards? So again, really thinking about how everything you put in, everything you surround yourself with has an effect on that glass, whether it adds stress. So when we burden the digestive system, that creates stress for the body to contend with. Or I say stress for the body to contend with. Or does it fill the cup, rejuvenate, harmonize, bring peace? So every choice this weekend is an opportunity for you to notice the effect that choice has on your body, your physical body, your mental body, your emotional body, your spirituality, your connection to Mother Nature, and really making conscious choices around rejuvenating yourself. Because the summer is coming to an end and we want to be full, happy, healthy, vibrant going into the fall. The more things we do to rejuvenate ourselves, to feel that sense of a full cup, helps us to be more healthy overall. And when you're well rested and you're well fed and you're not stressed, your immune system is working more optimally. You feel more vitality in your body. And we know if we've been in constant conflict and combat with someone, we're more susceptible to getting sick. I had a friend recently call me. She was very ill. Her and her partner both were very ill. And I said, what's going on? She said, we brought this on ourselves. We've been fighting nonstop for weeks. So again, it's so interesting to see how we engage, what we surround ourselves with, and how it affects our health, our physical health, our emotional health. How our emotional health affects our physical health. And so this weekend, this long weekend, the last long weekend of the summer, September's going to be gorgeous too. Don't worry. How many different ways can you recharge yourself? You might take a moment, sit down, pause this video, and make a list. These are the ways in which I intend to recharge myself this weekend. Gonna make some healthy food, high vibe food. Going to do some breath work, some meditation. Yeah, gonna go get myself a Kalimba and for 10 minutes. Gonna turn my phone off for 3 whole days. Not gonna check my email, not gonna look at the phone at all, because you know how these phones are. Notifications, stress, ping, ping, ping. Can you? Hello? Do you mind now, please? No. So you're drawing a protection around your energy by turning these things off and by making your list. Gonna dance. Not gonna do any chores. That's okay. That's a boundary you have. You're not gonna do any chores because you know that you actually just need to rest, to chill. You know, a lot of us have been programmed to think that rest is lazy. You're not productive, you're lazy, you're not doing anything. But we need to rest so that we can do the things, all the things, because we all have tons of responsibilities, all human beings at this time. So the invitation is here for you to create space for yourself to really understand what recharges you at a cellular level. You know, maybe it's you go and do that restorative yoga video that we posted 3 months ago that you were like, oh, I really want to do that. I really need that. But you didn't have time to. Schedule that in, you know, just on the piece of paper. Put the piece of paper on your mirror in your bathroom so you see it all weekend. Oh, yeah, that's my only chore. And it's not a chore because it's restorative yoga and it's going to recharge me. And I turned my phone off so that I have no other distractions, no other responsibilities that are come knocking at my door this weekend. Welcome to those of you who are coming in now. And so if you're here with me live and there's a way that you know you love to recharge yourself, share with us. What is it? And for those of you who do this in a future timeline, who watch this video in the future, leave a comment. We share these offerings as a way to create community and as a way to provide people with the tools that have really empowered us in our lives. And so this information is out there to be shared. And so when you comment, when you like, when you engage in the post, it helps us to share this with more people and to get it out there. And so if you're here with me and you're ready to see how it feels to do a quick recharge practice to protect your energy, and if you're interested in more of this understanding around protection, because some of us are very sensitive souls and some of us are actually empaths, which is like even more intense, being sensitive to other people's stuff, you might want to join me tomorrow night to have a workshop on how to protect our energy, how to clear our energy. So you can always message me later if you want to do that. And if not, just sit back, get comfortable. You might even lie down and place your hands on your body. And just start to take fuller breaths and listen to my voice. And noticing your in-breath, noticing your out-breath. And we are going to set the intention to fill up the cup, fill up your cup. And I want you to say, my intention is to fill up my cup right now in this moment. As much energy, vitality I can take from this practice, I allow it to recharge every soul in my body that is ready to receive. And then we're going to take a big inhale for 2, and then exhale for 2. And again, inhale 2, exhale 2. Inhale 3, exhale 3. Inhale 3, exhale 3. Again, inhale 3, exhale 3. Inhale 4, exhale 4. Inhale 4, exhale 4. Inhale 4, exhale 4. Again, inhale 4, exhale 4. Inhale 5, exhale 5. Inhale 5, exhale 5. Inhale 5, exhale 5. Inhale 5, exhale 5. Last round, inhale 5, exhale 5. Inhale 4, exhale 4. Inhale 4, exhale 4. Inhale 4, exhale 4. Inhale 4, exhale 4. Inhale 3, exhale 3. Inhale 3, exhale 3. Again, inhale 3, exhale 3. Inhale 2, exhale 2. Inhale 2, exhale 2. Inhale 1, and again. All the way out, exhale. Hold it at the bottom. Pull the pelvic floor muscles up, pull the anus up, pull the belly in, lock the throat down. Inhale when you're ready, nice and full. Again, hold the energy in, hold the breath, pull the belly in, pull the pelvic floor up, pull the anus up, tuck the chin, hold. And then softly relax back into your natural breath. Allow the edges of your mouth to curl up towards your ears. And in this gesture, this shape, you remind yourself that you do this because you love yourself. And when you're ready to, you can flicker the eyes open. I think I feel a little recharged. And so there's so many ways we can protect our energy and recharge ourselves. That was just one. And that was just one type of breathwork practice. There's literally thousands. It's a matter of you checking into your body, doing that list. Remember, you have homework, you have a self-practice, writing down all the ways you enjoy to recharge yourself. And maybe that's saying to your partner, if you have a partner, hey, let's turn off our phones tonight. Let's put on some chill music and just do massage. You know, whatever the ways are. And this is an opportunity for you to be creative, and your creativity is your life force. And so just by being creative, you're actually recharging your energy. Isn't it amazing, right? That's why you feel so good every time you make something. Whether you're tie-dyeing a shirt or building a fort or making up a dance or just being silly. Creative energy recharges us. And so the invitation is for you to grab a piece of paper, put a pen or a marker to it, write out all the ways you're going to really take advantage of this long weekend by choosing activities, nourishment that really helps you to feel your fullest, your most relaxed, your most rested, so that you can hit the ground running Tuesday when we have that short week and time speeds up again. And so I would love for you to share this list. There are some of you here live now. There's a chat feature. Please go ahead and use that chat box if you want to say hi, if you want to let me know how you're doing, if you already know what you're going to put on that list, if you already have a list for this weekend. But do not waste one more moment of the weekend in being unconscious with those choices. Okay? You're making these decisions so that you are setting yourself up to succeed later on. And so just rethinking all the choices. Do I really want to go and have dinner with these people? I never feel great after I have dinner, and they were going to serve a big potluck dinner, and I know that's not going to work well with my body. As much as I love them, I'm going to say no because I want to wake up on Tuesday morning after this long weekend feeling so rested, so recharged. No stress in the body. That's the invitation. So simple. And I want you to check in Monday and let me know all the choices that you've made to rejuvenate yourself. When you tuned into your body, what your body asked for, and how you honored that intuition. And if you're curious to learn more about energy healing, how we protect our energy, how we reserve our energy, how we draw healthy boundaries around the world around us, even though we love it, join me tomorrow night in this workshop. It's called Crystals, Rituals, and Moontime. You get to learn a little bit about your multidimensional magic, about earth medicine. Crystals are from the earth. They're as alive as plants are. You know, people who have lots of plants in their homes, typically these people know how beneficial it is to also have crystals around. And for those of you naysayers, just look how your computer works. Look how your watch works. Guess what? There's a crystal in there. If it helps that technology work, guess what it does for this technology? Your human technology. So I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for joining me. And we will be back in September with a live offering. Okay, with a live offering that you get to RSVP to, and we get to engage on the screen together. But for now, this is what I leave you with. And I hope that it serves you well. I hope that you do share your creativity with us. You do share your life force with us. And you create that rejuvenation for yourself. You have the power. It's all within you. It's all within every choice that you make. I love you all so much. I'm wishing you a wonderful, glorious week ahead and a very restorative, wonderful, long weekend coming up. May you all be blessed. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May you be whole. Ciao for now, body lovers. See you next time.